You know what interesting happened last week? It turned out that a really famous television star has racism. And that's culturally significant, I guess. You know what else we found out last week, or I guess a few people found out last week because the media didn't really talk about it that much? It turns out that while they were out there claiming that only 64 people died during Hurricane Maria in Puerto Rico, which was always an absurdly and unbelievably low number, it turns out that roughly 5,000 people died in Puerto Rico. Now, the depths of that tragedy is almost unimaginable. 5,000 deaths is more than we experienced on 9/11, and after the deaths of 9/11, we changed the way we do everything. We changed the way we travel. We changed the way we look at ourselves. We went to an unnecessary war, which created many more thousand American and Iraqi deaths. We destabilized the entire Middle East. We don't even care as a country, apparently, about the deaths of 5,000 people in Puerto Rico, the deaths of 5,000 of our fellow countrymen, because, of course, people forget Puerto Rico is part of the United States. It turns out that we didn't really, as a media, report on the deaths in Puerto Rico. In fact, a study was done showing that Fox News spent an hour and 56 minutes talking about Roseanne, 48 seconds talking about 5,000 deaths in Puerto Rico. CNN, 4 hours and 48 minutes on Roseanne, 12 minutes on deaths in Puerto Rico. MSNBC, the liberal station, 3 hours and 38 minutes on Roseanne, 21 minutes on Puerto Rico. So, you know what? We have somehow lost our soul as a media nation if we don't even think that's important enough to talk about. Now, I do think there was significance to what happened with Roseanne. I think it showed that we still have embedded segments in our culture that do have racism. I do think it was a kind of, as Valerie Jarrett, the subject of the racist comment, said, I do think it was something of a teaching moment, but these numbers should have been flipped, and they tell us many things, including this. As I've always said, if we're going to have a political revolution in this country, we need a media revolution. We need to start encouraging and promoting alternative sources of news and analysis, which of course is what we try to do for you here on the Zero Hour.